Good morning. All right, we're gonna start the AM right. Um, let's get into it. I get some special effects going. Bam. No, I like yeah, that one's better. I like that one. Yeah. I'm curious, Kong King, why are you so attracted to me, my mouth, my lips, my teeth, my gums? Um, God made man and then he made the woman. All right. It's funny how you never address what I say. You're too infatuated with my body, Kong King. I've noticed that about you. You don't really address what people say. You only talk about someone's looks or, you know, get in your feelings when people say, well, you know, maybe you should try to get you a car. I don't understand how that, makes motherfuckers get to calling nigga, bitch, huh? Worry about my car. Why don't you donate? Why don't you donate? I mean, keep in mind, you were the one that was saying that you didn't need YouTube money, Kong King. You clearly said this. You said that you didn't need YouTube money, like that you didn't need donations. All right. But I mean, goddamn, if I wanted to go grab some Heinekens, I bet you I'll beat you to the stove. I'm just saying. And think about this, Kong King. If you weren't on the bus, I don't know. Maybe you would get to work a whole lot faster. You know, then you would be at lesser risk of catching COVID-19. I mean, you have to be around people. The fucking COVID-19's running around out here, and you constantly got to be in the public's face, bucking against the system, huh? All right. Yeah, it's weird, Colin King, that you don't want to address the statements that I make. All right. Like in regards to uh, the fact that you have issues with women making more money than you. That would be like a thing to debate. That would be something to debate. My personal appearance, how I look, how my teeth look, how my nose looks, how my lips look. I mean, you sound like a white racist talking about a black man's look, and you a black man. I mean, Colin King, have you looked in the mirror? You're not the image of perfection, and your teeth are not perfectly white. So I don't even get the logic there. But anyway, you know, I mean, we know why you wear that hat indoors, right? Because you are missing a hairline altogether. Your hairline is gone. That's why you wear a hat indoors. I mean, why would you wear a hat indoors? I know I wear a hat outdoors, but indoors, yeah, it's not a fashion statement. Means you are insecure about your hairline. All right, that's all that means. Now, Colin King, as you had Tyra on your show with you, Tyra gave you this narrative that I was chasing him, I was doing all this shit, this, that, the other. Did you get that impression when you saw us together for the first time? Didn't seem like it. Seemed like I didn't give two fucks about that nigga. It seemed like, uh, he didn't really get my attention at all. All right. I mean, that's what it seemed like. Sorry, I checked my messages. What up, though, Concrete Jungle? All right, and Kong King, you got a little decent show going, but it seems like I don't know what Jim did to you because I didn't see it, but you let Jim knock you off your square. I mean, Jim has that ability. Jim can knock you off your square. I mean, I'll give him that. All right, he's not able to knock me off my square. He says some shit, I laugh it off, and take a shot right back at his ass. But you don't have that ability. I don't know. Maybe it's because, Jim's a New Yorker and I'm actually from East Orange, New Jersey. So, you know, shit. Jim should pull up and we sit here and get high and smoke and go live on y'all niggas like real talk. Like real talk. Jim should come up and get a fucking Finax shirt from Mayor of Detroit. Mayor, I hope you're gonna be making more of them damn shirts. Cause you're gonna need a lot of them. What up, though? Key Dead Man. All right. I don't know what's wrong with the notifications. Fuck them. All right. I don't give a shit about no damn notification. Damn thing on the glitch. They do have a share button. I think I can share my shit. Hold up. It's gonna pause the stream. Fuck it. Share it. Oh no, it didn't. Oh, it did work. Yeah, it did work. Hot damn. Now that moves on to you, ZX. I ain't got no gas in my car. All right. That moves on to you, ZX. You do a show asking for trolls to come on your panel, and the trolls didn't show up. All right. You begged your moderators not to block any troll whatsoever. Damn. You said Beasley was the king of trolls and the legend, and you gave Beasley all these accolades. Then you go and say you need to learn about trolls, yet your boyfriend is allegedly, according to you, the legend of trolls, the king, and all this other type of stuff. So how come you couldn't get all that information from Beasley? Why did you have to beg for other trolls to come in? Because Beasley should have told you that trolls uh, you know, have no tolerance for beggars. All right. Like you were begging. You were begging for trolls. All right. Looks like you're on the downward slope, ZX, of, you know, going into that abyss. All right. It looks like you're slipping down that slope. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Tyra was just a free pick, in my opinion. He just, all right. Yeah. Tyra was a goddamn free pick. And Tyra, look at you. Tyra, you didn't just broke down into a level of Ralph Bottles. You're a fucking nobody. All right? You're a fucking nobody. You have zero relevancy. And why is that, Tyra? Why is it that you have gotten to the part of zero relevancy? You know why that is, Tyra? Because nobody wants to talk about Tommy anymore. He's irrelevant. He's about as irrelevant as Doziak is to you. What if Doziak all of a sudden started making videos about you again? Would you care? Would it matter to you? I mean, how would that seriously affect you? When I say the name Doziak, you know exactly who that is, right? Nobody else does. But that's how it would be. It would be no different than that situation. You making videos about Tommy is like Doziak making videos about you. The same feeling you get when Doziak makes a video about you, the same video that Tommy gets. You see how this makes you look like a fucking idiot? You see how this makes you look stupid? And then you roll around, uh, YouTube. All right. You shouldn't even be worried about me at all. You should be worried about Seven Deadly Sins, Tyra. That's who you should be concerned about. You should be concerned about Seven Deadly Sins. If I was you, that's who I'd be worried about. Seven. All right. That would be my target. Seven Deadly Sins. I'd be more concerned about what Seven had to say than anybody else. And it seemed like you ducking Seven. It seemed like you ducking Seven. You got to flag him. You can't even face him like a man and go into one on one with him. It's like you scared of Seven. All right. And Seven sitting over there dropping bombs on your ass, nigga. Halo bombs. All right. But you sitting over there talking shit about me. All right. Stop flagging Seven, Tyra. All right. And that's another thing, Colin King. You know who Seven Deadly Sins is. All right. And then what amazes me about y'all weak ass niggas is y'all say some stupid shit like, especially you, Cone King. You'll say, I ain't never talked to Tyra, and then Tyra will sit up there and say, yeah, I got all the back chat receipts. That's the same thing with Candy. Candy said the same thing. I ain't talked to Tyra. And then next thing you know, Tyra come up, yeah, you know, I recorded all them conversations, Candy. I bet he did. Bet he did. All right. Bet he did. Uh-huh. And then even with your telephone number getting dropped, Tyra, right? Because people got your number, your cell phone number. For some strange reason, you haven't changed your number because I guess you looking for me to call it, and nigga, I'm never calling your phone. I'm not calling your show. I have no need to talk to you. Like real talk. Real talk. There's nothing for me and you, uh, in my opinion, to speak on. It's kind of weird. Yeah, um, yeah, Tyra. It's like when I do like live shows and your bitch ass don't call in and face the music. Hell, I'm not worried about you. Yeah. Yeah, ZX. I bet you thinking to yourself, I should have squashed the beef with VicDamoane. I bet you thinking to yourself now, I should have never went at that young brother, at that young bull, especially when he came to me humbly and respectfully like a man, like a man. But you, like I said, it's the estrogen levels in your body. You don't have enough testosterone, ZX. I hear it now. I mean, you really are, you know, low key on the other side. I mean, yeah, maybe you're not ready to express it publicly, but I'm positive, bro, that you attracted to men. I hear it in your voice. I mean, you talk about fucking people's mothers, but nigga, I ain't seen you snatch up one piece of ass and you got you a brand new used car. This nigga got a brand new used car with 10 on it, got chrome on it, right? You got 2G service in it. And the only thing you doing is riding around in a goddamn utility shirt that you got from the thrift store. Excuse me. I mean, tell me what name brand designer is Decimal Supplies, bro? This nigga took a work shirt from a company that he don't even work for to the dry cleaners and told everybody he was finna get spiffy and went and got a bootleg Detroit hat that had that the D was crooked on the hat, a Detroit Tigers hat. It wasn't even an official hat. All right, I'll go downtown and show you what an official Detroit Tigers hat looks like, ZX. Hell, I'll go buy one and rock that bitch. But this nigga had on a bootleg hat, a utility shirt that said Decimal Supplies, and the shirt was dry cleaned. You don't work for Decimal Supplies, ZX. That's like me going live, right? That's like me going live in a White Castle manager shirt. And I'm telling motherfuckers I'm balling. And you said you only work 2 hours today, Mister. You got a job, but you only work 2 hours. I did my 2 hours of work today. Yeah, that's called scam and unemployment. That's what that's called. All right. Thirsty for another stimulus check, motherfucker. That's all you doing. All right. Funny how these motherfuckers say I'm the scamming motherfucker, but then they turn around, they're the one scamming. All right. And again, for the record, I do not have Lily's $1,000. And she knows this. Why don't you tell her to show what it says on her PayPal about that $1,000? Because out of all the videos that she's made, she ain't made that one. All right. She ain't made a video showing you where $1,000 was received and completed uh uh on her side, because her PayPal looks just like mine. That's where we're linked up. You see, y'all can put whatever spin or narrative on it however you want to. Okay. I have no problem showing you the PayPal case. I have no problem showing you what she wrote. All right. I have no problem doing that. She's the one showing you other shit. She's the one talking about other shit. Hmm? Hmm? Now, all of you are thirsting after Lily. Go ahead and get her. You want her so bad. ZX wanna, Tyra wanna, um, well, brown sugar. I mean, nobody says anything about Tommy saying, sir, 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 sir. And then his mama came up here and said, sir, sir, sir. Nobody says anything to ZX when he goes, you dig, you dig, you dig. You're a bum, bum, bum. Well, he can't say bum no more because I got more money than him. All right. We're not even roasting Tyra. We're talking to Tyra. We're talking to Tyra about his failures on YouTube, his failures in life, Dookie. The reason why Kong King now puts on a better show than him. I was like literally in fucking shock. And even though Kong King is extremely slow and extremely retarded, he put on a better show than Tyra. I had to give it to him. I had to give it to Kong King. I was literally in shock. I said, wow, Kong King is putting on a better show than Tyra. His Heineken hour is actually pretty catchy. All right. When people come on the show, he don't even really care about who comes on the show. And he's not really he's letting people go. He's not jumping in. He's not jumping in at all. From what as far as I've seen, he didn't he didn't pretty much put on a goddamn down the middle. He as far as his show, I was kind of impressed. I said, well, my. Now I see why Tyra's over here. All right. Your weak ass. Let me talk, man. Let me talk. Tyra is such a bitch. That's why we know your ass is 4'3". This nigga say he 5'5", nigga. You are 2 feet tall, Tyra. All right. Let me talk. This nigga be looking up. Let me talk, man. Let me talk. They can't hear me when you talking because you too loud. Little ass nigga. Well, you say anybody calls us out. Um, listen, who was that? Dumaka? Dumaka, I have a bunch of shows up right now that are not like phone recorded. Like, they're like recorded in the studio and shit. Go look at any of those shows. Watch me drop the StreamYard link and let's see who called me out. Who called me out? Who comes to my show and calls me out? Nobody. So that kind of leaves me undefeated. These niggas go and make videos about me. That's not calling me out. You can't say, well, as soon as you guys call us out. No, 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 no. Bro, you see me calling motherfuckers out. I call people out. Nobody calls me out. I open up my StreamYard. All those shit talkers don't show. So you gotta, bring evidence to your claim. You gotta bring evidence to your claim. All right. Motherfuckers thought I was ducking Lily until I went to Buddy Lee's show, right? So who called me out? Well, yeah. And my reference was saying that a lot of men do that or did I have to break it down to a third grade level when I made the reference that, well, Tommy says this, ZX says that. A lot of men do that on here. They have their sayings. If you don't like the word all right, uh, too bad. I don't know what else to tell you. But no one says anything to anyone else that does it. All right? Just saying. Brown sugar, I knew you meant no harm. You understood what I said, but the troll had no idea. Everybody's intelligence level is different. Things that I might say to you on a college level, I might have to break down to another motherfucker, on a third grade level. You feel what I'm saying? You see, niggas don't even know who they talking to. One of your own mods. What? Bro, so you sitting there like, what? Yeah, the trolling has started. But that's all that talk. And y'all trolls, y'all are just my witnesses to everything I say being fact. Y'all are just my witnesses. You can break down. All right. Well, right. It was your opinion. And only thing I was telling you was to notice things that you probably never paid attention to before. Because that's what I say to everyone that says the same thing about that all right or me repeating the all right. I say, well, why doesn't your ear pick it up when other people do it? Why doesn't your ear pick it up when other people do it? Funny, huh? Maybe because after I said it, maybe your ear pick it up now. You never know. Now, uh, yeah, shout out to the mayor of Detroit. The educated, the educated aren't afraid, Dumaka. So, are you not afraid? What are you telling me? Educated, education means that you are logical without fear. Is this true? Because you said you were very educated. You put the very in front of it. Oh, yes. He said he was very educated. How educated are you? Crickets. Oh, I guess he wasn't that educated. The responses start to slow down. Those responses start to get slower and slower. Yeah. Well, no. Uh, he said, "Don't be so quick to attack everybody. Everybody does, and think that everybody's a troll or a hater. Not my forte at all. But if I can't ask a question without an assumption from you, then that's not an adult like. Well, hold on. You came into my chat room assuming. Hold on, but you came in, Dumaka. You came in. Your whole introduction, your first impression was an assumption. You assumed that me and Brown Sugar had a problem. That's how you started. Remember, Mr. Educated? It's still in the chat. We don't have a whole lot of people typing. Would you like for me to read your assumption, Mr. Very Educated? I mean, I love having educated conversations because I too am extremely educated. So, is this not true? Dumaka? Oh, so he's going to leave now. We'll just read that first comment since he's going to run. Okay. All right. He said, "That's not what I'm talking about. One of your own moderators just asked you if that was some form of Tourette's. In turn, you started saying what other people are doing is what, and then you put is together. Doing is as one word, Mr. Very Educated, or doing is what I was saying. I'm not talking about other channel holders calling you out in that sense. Hmm. That sure looks like an assumption to me. All right. You know, there weren't any questions. There weren't any questions in that paragraph. All right. I'm looking for the question in the paragraph. If you notice, every paragraph you write, it's not a question. You it's like you didn't like my answer. It's like you're making statements. Every paragraph you're writing has no questions in it. It's all assumptions and it's all statements. It's all your opinion of me. You're not asking me shit. You're not trying to find out anything because you have already made your assumption, Mr. Very Educated. But me, see, I'm extremely educated. I would never make assumptions from another person. I would always go directly to the source and get the information myself directly from the source, not from a third party or someone else that knows nothing about me. You learn more like that. All right. That's how you go from very educated to extremely educated. All right. So you stay in them books. There is no black sector, very educated. There's your mistake. What black sector? Name the people in the black sector. You said you're very educated. Then you said black sector. Oh, you must be one of those old trolls from the other side. There is no black sector. The black sector is dead. Sorry. He said it's sad what happened in the black sector. Listen, all right. Who's in the black sector of YouTube? It was just I just asked a question. Oh my, I didn't mean to offend nobody. I just asked a question. My bad. My bad. I just asked a question. So I guess he gonna leave because I asked a question. All right. Yeah, they're upset. They're upset. If the all right was some form of Tourette's, I think maybe I'll be able to get a check. Oh well, don't. Hey, Brown Sugar. I was talking to this with Daughters of the Sea, and it. Okay, I know black folks don't like me saying this out loud, but I say it because it's very very true. All right, Black history, as we know it in America, has been destroyed. It will never be. It will never be repaired. It will never be. It will never be repaired. Black history, as we know it, has been destroyed. It has been eradicated. All those books, all that studying, all that shit that we learned, all right, has been erased. Libraries have been destroyed. They've been knocked down. What did they do with the books when they knocked down these libraries? What did they do with those books? All these libraries that had genuine knowledge of Black history, what happened to those books? What happened to those books? The books that were in libraries that you couldn't take home. You understand? Not no fucking poetry, ZX. Not no fucking fictional tales, ZX. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? I get sick when I hear these motherfuckers try to talk about ancestry and all this shit. Then you hear them talking and they don't know shit. I get tired of that. I do. And then when they sit back and talk about Black history, they don't even identify that your own history is Black history. They don't even talk about their own history. You see, these motherfuckers steady talking about 1914, 1925, and Black Wall Street. All right. All this other stupid shit. But in the process, they're erasing their own Black history. Who don't understand what I mean when I say that? They're erasing their own Black history. Motown is a part of our Black history, but ain't nobody talking about that shit. The 90s, all of the 90s, from the Freaknik to the Davy Dukes to the All right, popping pussies and all that other shit. Nobody says pop that pussy no more. The 90s is a part of Black history. Hell, the early 2000s is a part of Black history. Who's talking about that? Nobody. Who's documenting and holding those records? Nobody. Yeah, see? Yeah, you see that? Now that means backpedaling. See? Oh, well. So that's what I mean when I say, yeah, all right, I have to get my daughter ready for the future and not the past. All right. Because the future ain't nothing but a whole bunch of turmoil and oh, excuse me, the past, all right, the past ain't nothing but a whole bunch of horror stories. All right. So why keep dwelling on the past and saying, well, this is happening right now? You lying to the children. You lying to your people. You lying to yourself. All right. Don't tell me that black people is struggling and you living in $100,000 house or you got a motherfucking a black card. All right. Don't say that stupid shit to me. That don't make no sense. Black people struggling and you living in $100,000 house and you been in that motherfucker for the past 10 motherfucking years. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. What you talking about? Ancestry and we were slaves and we were struggling and we was fighting and you didn't do none of that shit. You didn't do none of that shit. The fuck is you talking about? What? I'm not with all that shit. Now you got a couple of niggas like ZX who never made it out the hood, right? Who never made it out the hood. See, I chose to be in the hood. I didn't want to live in that goddamn neighborhood. I liked living in my black hood neighborhood. I liked it. All right. That was my choice. I could easily sell this motherfucking house and go north like the rest of the motherfucking white folks. But nope, I'm comfortable right here. I could, change my whole goddamn scenery just because. But no, I'm good. I'm good. I'ma fix up this motherfucker right here. But the way I feel about it, and this might come a little rough, but the way I feel about it, all right, if you gonna sit up here and talk about uh uh slavery with your children and black people getting whipped and hung and tortured and raped, then right after that conversation, you should talk about how to stick a dick in a woman's vagina. You should go ahead and talk about how to hit it from the back, how to turn it to the side, how to you know what I'm saying? You should just go ahead and let it all out. Why stop there at life? If you're going to tell your children about the horrors and things about torture and things that were going on slavery, you should teach them about fucking too. Right after that conversation. Yeah. All right. All you mothers tell your sons how to hit that, and all you fathers tell your daughters how to take that. All right. Since we're educating our children on life, all right, and the bad things on life. Because it misses me on how y'all talk to your children about rape and then like skip over fucking. Because that's a part of rape, ain't it? Break it down. Break it down. All right? Break it down for them. All right? Yeah, you said some different level trolling, but hell, it's the reason why we are going to shit as a people, as a race, because we're focused on the wrong fucking thing. That's why we're going ass backwards. All right. Right after you teach them about slavery, take your kids outside and teach them how to shoot a gun. Start with the pistols, work your way up to the assault rifles and the semi-automatics. It's all a part of life. It's all a part of life. You know, violence, hatred. Yeah, teach them about hatred, violence. Oh, show them how it's done. All right. Then you send them to school. Huh. Then you send them to school with all of that stupid ass information that is not going to help them inside that fucking school, is it? All that black history that you teaching your children about the white man, well, now your child's teachers is white. Now your child teachers is white. And while you didn't taught your child all this negative shit about the white man, now he got to go in front of these white teachers, this white principal, the white staff, the white faculty, and now you getting phone calls on your child acting out, won't listen to the teacher, won't act up, and then you go to the school talk about, well, you listen to the teacher. Yeah, you ain't realizing what the fuck you doing, are you? You just doing stupid shit. Yeah, yeah. All right, yeah. Now, you got some people that say racism isn't a part of hate, but they can't define any type of good things that come from racism. They say racism isn't hate. They say negativity. Negativity, I guess, isn't a bad thing. Well, yeah, that should tell you that we are definitely going in a downward spiral. All right. All right. Even when some people saw the word racism meant prejudice, that the two words went together in the fucking dictionary, they still looked at that and said, well, no, that's wrong. That's where we are as a people. That's where we are. All right. You say black people are prejudiced. Well, prejudice is racism, is being racist. So the term black racist goes together, and they say, "Oh, that doesn't sound right." Well, let's look up the word racist. Oh, racist is prejudice, and you saying black people are prejudiced would say they would be racist, and they see it in a dictionary and still say, "Oh no, no, that's not true." We're going to just say it's not true, even though we just looked it up in the dictionary. Even though we just looked it up in the dictionary, and racist is prejudice, is a form of prejudice, we're still going to say it's not true. That's where we are as a black people. So we'll lie to our children. like I said, it's a passage in the Bible that says that, that people like for their ears to be tickled. That's saying pretty much that you like the lie more than the truth. You feel me? All right. Yeah. You like the lie more than the truth. That's a Bible verse. You like the lie more than the truth, so you will stick to your lie. And see, that is what caused me and Lily to separate. That's what caused me and Lily, because she preferred the lie over the truth. You feel me? And I gave her, I don't know, fucking 5 million chances. You know, I didn't even want to put Lily on blast. Uh, but she preferred the lie over the truth. She preferred the lie over the truth. And like I said, at the end of the day, I'm a Jesus dude. So if you want to go around and promote the lie and continue on with it, man, listen, you're gonna have to get the fuck on away from me, man. All right. All right. And yeah. And to you, Beasley. All right, because I can't forget about you. I should have put your name in his title. Uh, he said he made an observation that, you know, Vic's pretty loyal to his wife. Motherfucker, we've been together for 13 goddamn years, nigga. Like, that ain't loyalty. I mean, damn. I mean, maybe, just maybe, you know, I'm still fucking my wife. I don't know. It's a possibility. Y'all never take that into consideration that VicDamoane is probably still blowing his wife's back out. And I, get off live and, go hit that and come right back on. It's not really. See, that's why I said, Beasley, when you're not getting pussy, a nigga that's getting pussy can tell when another nigga ain't. Because y'all make that shit too complicated. Y'all make that shit too complicated. You do. All right. Oh, okay. Happy anniversary, Key. Oh, so Key Day Man might need a DJ tonight. Is that what you're saying? Because Key, today just so happened to be Friday. So are you gonna need a DJ tonight, Key Day Man? Is that what you're saying? Today is Friday, Key. You feel me? Kind of crazy. All right, yeah. Crazy, ain't it? That your anniversary and it's Friday. What are the odds? All right, yeah. Where my fucking plug up? I leave that shit at. But this is what I'm gonna do when I come back, y'all. All right, and I wanted to be known to Tyra's lame ass especially. Tyra, it's Friday. I'm not fitting to fuck around with you. You got one shot at VicDamoane today. You got one shot, and I know your bitch ass is watching. Because when my show starts, an alarm clock goes off on you and all you niggas that claim y'all got a problem and y'all want to smoke. Well, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna open up my lines and show up. Don't be a bitch. A lot of y'all motherfuckers is bitches. A lot of y'all talk it, but you don't walk it. These are facts. Y'all put on a narrative like y'all the toughest. Um, y'all the toughest of the tough and y'all the baddest of the bad. We open up the doors for y'all niggas. Don't none of you show up. You make excuse after excuse after excuse. Then we pull up on you. All right. And what do? You fold after all that shit talking. Then we leave and you continue to talk shit. You know, it's like y'all niggas are the crackhead prostitute that gets slapped up by the pimp and y'all got a black eye and your lips swole, your jaw swole, and you still walking behind the pimp talking shit like that ain't all you got. That's all you got. And it's like y'all still getting your ass whooped by the pimp whooping your ass. Is that your best shot? You still a bitch. I swear. That's y'all. All day. Like, damn, that pimp beating the shit out that hoe. She still talking shit. As soon as you let me go, I'ma kill you. As soon as you let me go. All right. And look, I think Tyra, I mean, what happened to you, Tyra? Are you upset that the Finax t-shirts is on the street? All right. Oh, well, yeah. Tyra and Ralph Bottles, both of them niggas is extra drunk show killers. Like y'all niggas, she said, brush it in circular waves. My hair is naturally curly. I don't really have to do nothing. It's gonna naturally curl up just like it did the last time, brown sugar. All right. I'm waiting for ZX. Hey ZX. I thought I was bald, bitch. This nigga talked all that shit. I thought I was bald. I thought I wanted to be like ZX. I thought I was bald. Am I bald, ZX? How come we ain't? Uh, I mean, ZX, I thought I was bald. Huh? Thought I was bald. He said I was bald, y'all. He said I want to be like him. Um, nah, sir. I don't think this resembles you at all because you don't have no hairline. Missing that hairline. Huh? That's why you walk around with them goddamn hats on. I mean, you 54 trying to get some pussy. It ain't like you realize at this point you about to die alone, right? You know it's over with for you. Yeah, T Black. I was just talking shit. Niggas over here, niggas, well, people on my channel, no, we have fun over here. This is the positivity network. You know, we are like the Saturday morning cartoons. We are exciting. We wake you up. We distract you from eating breakfast. You understand? That's what we all about over here, T Black. I see them other motherfuckers. These motherfuckers be trying to have them serious ass shows because they don't have nothing. They don't have no content. They don't have nothing to talk about. They don't have nothing to talk about. So, motherfucker, like for example, ZX, right, is a goddamn drunk. So when this nigga go live, look, he made it. You know, it took him about a month and a half to make it through a 8 chapter book. All right, this nigga put the videos up. He said chapters 5 through 8, and then the next video said chapter 7. He got one video that say chapters 5 through 8, and then another video said, "Oops, I forgot a chapter. Here goes chapter 7." I said it can't get no better than that. So what this nigga do, T Black? After all that shit he talked about trolls, he was begging for trolls to call in his show last night. Now, I mean, that don't seem strange to you, bro. All right, that don't seem strange to you that the serious nigga is begging for trolls to call into his show. Is telling his moderators not to block trolls after all this shit you talked about him. That don't seem strange to you. All right, fuck that. I don't like having a whole lot of hair on my face and all that, I mean, in the wintertime it's good. Not in the summer. Fuck that. Like, I'll have it for a minute and I'll be like, you know what, man, I can't take this no more. I can't take this no more. Right. Some of these people, you see, someone say talking about his mom was strange. T Black, um, this will clear up the whole mom, me going right at his mother with no remorse. All right. Quick question, T Black. Are you married, T Black? Are you married? No. Okay. So when you marry a woman, right? That woman is your wife. She's not your girlfriend. You take on the role of your grandfather with your grandmother. It becomes that position. So when ZX started attacking my wife, he felt like he had an advantage. All right. He figured he had an advantage going after my wife because he's single, right? But black women are queens, right? T Black. So if black women are queens, and I was talking about ZX and I was addressing him directly, and he redirected from me to my wife, right? My wife is my family. My wife is a mother. My wife is a black queen. So when he decided to go after my queen, of course I'm going to go after his queen. Now, everybody figured, well, I wouldn't go after, or, going after his mother was wrong, but my wife is a black mother, no different than his mother. My wife is a black mother, no different than his mother being a black mother. Well, of course, no one recalls him attacking my wife, but he apologized for it. He's acknowledged it, right? He said, well, yeah, I tried to apologize to Vic's wife. So if you didn't hear him say it, just say you didn't hear him say it. PJ acknowledged it. A bunch of people acknowledged it. So ignoring it doesn't change the fact, T Black. You see? Ignoring it doesn't change the fact. Well, right. He apologized. Hey, look, observing stuff. He apologized for it after I went in on his motherfucking mama. Remember? He apologized after I went in on his mama, not before. Not before. I had to go in on his motherfucking mama. And then he decided to apologize. You see? So it wasn't like, had I not, if I wouldn't have said nothing, he would have just kept on going with it. Then again, like, I mean, you're looking at, like I said, me uh roasting his goddamn mama into oblivion, right? Then he decided to contact my mother, remember? He decided to contact my mother. So once he started to contact my mother, well, now I'm gonna contact your mother. Then he started begging for his fucking life. Then he started telling you, when will it end? When will it stop? They going too far. Nobody started with you. And then you know what's so funny, T Black? Another fact that all of you ignore is the video where I said I was trying to squash the beef. All right. The videos or the show where I called Buddy Lee's show and I said I didn't want to fight you anymore. Y'all don't ever give acknowledgement to any of that, which I like. I mean, you ignore it. Doesn't change the facts. Video's still up. Me saying, I don't want to fight this man. I don't want to beef with him. Yada, 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 yada. And all y'all ignore that, which was fine. All right. You see, once again, we got to make that excuse for ZX. He threw the first punch, and then y'all are mad at me because I'm hitting him harder. All right. He throws the first punch, and y'all are mad at me, T Black. Again, y'all are angry at me because my punches hit harder than his. They're supposed to hit harder than his. I mean, that's how he's throwing punches. I hit him 10 times harder, and y'all are mad at me. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at him. Go to him and say, you know what? You should have squashed the beef when Vic was trying to squash the beef. It's the same thing I told Tyra. I did the same thing with Tyra. All right. I did the same thing with Tyra. I said, Tyra, you don't want to beef with me. You are going to lose this battle. You are going to come out on the ass end of this. You're going to come out on the short end of the stick. What did he do? He didn't listen to me because he thought he knew better than me, just like ZX. These people feel that they are better than me, T Black, and you shouldn't feel like you better than anybody, but these people feel like they're better than me, and they have all fallen short, on the short end of the stick. All right, see, T Black, I don't, I don't, I don't like when people, uh, uh, say or I don't like it that people have a problem with other people defending themselves. All right. Or you dictating how they're supposed to fight on YouTube. I don't like that. Like, why are you trying to tell someone else how to defend themselves when they were attacked for no reason at all? That's just like weird to me. A nigga kicking my door, trying to break in my house, and T Black is mad that I shot him and didn't punch him. T Black is mad that this man kicked in my door trying to rob me. I done fired all 16 at him. And T Black is angry that I picked up the gun and not the machete. Did you have to shoot him that many times? That's what's so weird. Once again, you see that? A robber comes in, sticks up the gas station. T Black walks in the gas station and says, well, you could have locked the door. He had a gun. He had a gun. You could have ducked under the counter. He wouldn't have been able to shoot you. All right. That's silly. See, CT Black. I'm not ashamed of who I am. Are you? Are you ashamed of who you are? I'm not ashamed of who I am. Are you ashamed of who you are? I'm just curious. Are you ashamed of who you are? Well, it's weird that, you know, you're okay with people attacking other people. It's kind of odd. I've never encountered someone that was okay with attacking other people. So you're a first for me. That's a first. All right. Yeah. Well, yeah, he's definitely balled up in the corner. I have to agree with that. Yeah, he's balled up in the corner crying like a bitch. Oh yeah, they say Tommy's the scourge of the earth, and oh yeah, let somebody be dissing Tommy. All right, yeah, won't be no kumbaya then, will it? Won't be no kumbaya then, will it? Oh, he's cooning. He's over there kicking it with Tommy. He's cooning. Whatever. Oh, so T Black, um, surprise us and call out ZX's bullshit. I've never seen you type in the chat room ZX's bullshit. Can you break down ZX's bullshit since you call it down the middle? Because you explained my bullshit, but you didn't explain anything. You brought up how I attacked ZX's mother. You brought up how you didn't see him attack my wife. So explain his bullshit then, since both of us are responsible. What is he responsible for? Remember, I'm the extremely educated guy. Again, since you explained all these other things that I did, what did ZX do? I mean, T Black, let's break it down for you as simple, as real simple. I'll break it down for you as low as I possibly can. if you attack my wife and you ain't got a wife, then I'm gonna attack your mama. It's just that simple because my wife is a mother and your mother is a mother. So don't think that you safe on these YouTube streets because you ain't got no pussy at home. Don't think that because you're sitting around jerking off, all right? And me, I get pussy on tap like the water, all right? Don't come at me and think that your mama is safe and your mama is off limits because you ain't got a wife and you can't understand the simplest explanation of what a wife means to a husband and a father, especially if you have a mother and father, you're a child to your mother and father. So you know your mother and father would kill for you. So if your mother and father would kill for you, your father would be able to, you probably would kill for your mother too. I mean, this is just common sense, but some niggas don't understand common sense. They don't have common logic. You got to break shit down like to the minute scale of understanding because I mean, like for some strange reason, they just don't get it. They just don't get it. The structure of black family. They don't understand the structure of black family. They only respect when it happens to them, and then they're crying when it happens to them, only when they become the target, only when they become the victim. Oh no, they found my mother. Oh no, they found me. Oh no, they found my brother. Oh no, they know my name. Ain't T Black no more. Oh no, they know where I live. That's when it becomes an issue. That when it becomes a factor. Now you crying like a bitch. Weird. Weird. But then motherfuckers say, we trying to squash beef. They follow that. They follow that logic of, we trying to squash beef. Really? Then they go to the other chat room and then they start writing and then they act like because we're not writing, we don't see them writing. Well, no, look, he hasn't made one statement where he stated what ZX did was wrong. He hasn't made one acknowledgement where ZX took it and went the wrong way about it. So, it kind of makes him an ass kisser, I mean, but you have the right to kiss whose ass whoever you want to kiss. All right, because let's be real here. If T Black was being fair, shit, ZX probably would have blocked him by now. But I get it. T Black don't want to get blocked by ZX. All right. He wants to keep his typing abilities. I get it. Don't call it down the middle because you say something bad about ZX, he might get in his feelings. You could talk to me and straight up. So you could disagree with me and I don't block you. We could even debate back and forth in the chat room. But yeah, if T Black tried that shit with ZX, yeah, they be and kicked him out. I get it, T Black. No problem. Let's not forget T Black. Soto Nation does the same thing, don't they? I feel you, bro. Do you? But don't talk shit about Tommy because now you're doing the same shit that Soto Nation do for Tommy. I'm just saying. Can I get an amen in the chat room? This is why we don't block people. Can I get an amen? All right. Oh no, it's all good. We see what ZX got you trained, just like Tommy got Soto Nation trained. It's all good. It's called being biased. That's the proper term of it. It's called being biased. All right. You have a biased opinion. Oh yeah, you are. Oh man, you are a soldier. You are battle tested. He is battle tested. Oh no, a young Ryu, he is battle tested. All right, he has just walked through the flames. All right, he on his way of project chick status. Nikki Baker. Say, bitch, I am dedicated to the cause of ZX in the you dig. I'm dedicated to the geriatrics and the senior citizens. All right. I like it when Beasley read that fucking book. Yes, that's hilarious. And nigga said, you are not going to get me to say anything bad about ZX Vic. Fuck you. You are not. ZX is a motorcycle rider. All right. So what, Vic? His house is the size of your living room. So what? So what? His porch is a quarter of the size of your porch. So what? So what? He got a raggly ass Jag, Vic. So what? So what? He's got that raggly ass Jag that he can't afford to fix. Working 2 hours. This nigga said he went. He said he only worked 2 hours. I did my 2 hours of work out of the day. Goddamn. Well, yes. The advice you gave me is something I had already done. So why don't you acknowledge that the advice you gave I did before you said it? I did a whole live show playing Kumbaya. You don't even acknowledge that. You act like it ain't even up. You act like I didn't even do that. You act like I didn't put up this whole goddamn wave the white flag and claim peace. You act like that didn't happen. So is that what you're going to continue to say? I mean, you going to keep pushing that narrative like that didn't happen? Like I didn't go on a Buddy Lee show begging this man to stop and let's squash the beef? You're going to act like that didn't happen? It just never happened, huh? But then you come behind that and say, you should have took my advice. Oh, you must have been drinking. All right. It's just it's funny. All right. We're just gonna pretend. We're just gonna close our eyes and say that none of this shit has happened. And then we're gonna open them and say Vic never did it. And every time Vic shows it, we're gonna make sure we don't type. Yeah, that'll fix them. That'll fix them. All right. That'll fix them. But again, all right, ZX is clearly jealous of me. Again, all right. Nigga sitting over there pondering. Damn, how you got this going? Damn, how you got this going? Damn, how you got this going? Nigga, get off my nuts. All right? Whose fault is it that you thought that you was better than me, but now you learn, ZX, that you are beneath me, way beneath me? All right? Maybe you should have never opened your mouth in the first place. Maybe you should have never talked shit in the first place. I know, yeah, you are sitting there saying, damn, Beasley ain't bringing me no motherfucking attention. Beasley ain't got no motherfucking content, do he, GX? Does Beasley have any show ideas? Is Beasley a creator? No. And what did he tell you, you stupid fuck? He said he came from BTR. Yeah, he's right. He came from BTR because BTR was my fucking show, you retarded fuck. I mean, did Beasley not come up here and say that, y'all? Did Beasley not say, I came from BTR? I was on message boards for 10 years, and then I was on Blog Talk Radio, and you pay $40 a month, and you get on Blog Talk Radio. Beasley didn't pay shit, though, did he? Beasley was on my show. Beasley was on No DQ Night. He was with me on my show, calling into my shit, nigga. All right? He was calling into my shit. ZX. Looks like you're on the wrong side of history again, dummy. And you sitting over there talking about some, yeah, man, shout out to Beasley. Shout out to Beasley. Shout out to Beasley. Looking like a simp. All right. Oh, and shout out to the trolls that's coming under here, pissing Tyra off in the chat. Yeah, Kenny's Cold Corpse. Yeah, Tyra wanted me to block you, right? But at the same time, why I figured like, why should I have to block you when this bitch nigga ain't never even called into my show? He's never addressed me. You know, he's sitting over there talking to me via his channel. Why tell me why should I block Kenny's Cold Corpse, bitch nigga? Explain to me. Your bitch ass won't even type in the chat, bitch. Tyra, there's Kenny Cold Corp. You want me to block him? Nigga, write something in my chat. I dare you, bitch. Write something in the chat. Because if you ain't fitting to write in the chat, if none of you look, I mean, look at these bitch niggas. You got Kong King's a bitch nigga. Ralph Bottles is definitely a bitch nigga. Suge's a bitch nigga. Suey's a bitch nigga. ZX is a bitch nigga. Tyra's a bitch nigga. We got a lot of bitch niggas running around in the black sector of YouTube, don't we? None of these bitch niggas is blocked, yet all of these bitch niggas got something to say about me, and nobody's paying attention to this. None of these bitch niggas have the balls. Bullets Gotti is a homo bitch nigga. He's a super bitch nigga. All right? I'm not calling Tyra's bitch ass. Fuck Tyra. Tyra's bitch ass, all right, is afraid to type in the chat. He's afraid to use his own keyboard to type in my chat. Why the fuck would I call your bitch ass Tyra? Everybody will call you except me. You looking for me to call, ain't you? All right. Then he told everybody that goddamn lie. Talk about, oh, I unblocked Vic. Oh, I unblocked Vic. Oh, you unblocked Vic? Good. I still ain't coming over there, bitch nigga. The fuck? Fuck I need you for. All right. Every time you go live, your number's low as shit. All right. What happened to the $200? I mean, the 200 watching man. Yeah, Tyra, you went from 200 to 40. All right, lame motherfucker. All right. The fuck would I hang around your weak ass for? All right, Kong King numbers doing better. Everybody doing better numbers than your weak ass. All right, yeah. And I didn't see it, but they said Candy goddamn ran your bitch ass off. All right, weak ass nigga. All right. Yeah. Look at your YouTube career, Tyra. 10 years down the goddamn toilet. I'm gonna make some shirts. I'm about to make some shirts. I got the print and press. I got the print and press. I got all this press. I got press, 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 press. Tyra got some press. I'm gonna press some shirts. Yeah, and Tyra ain't pressed not one fucking shirt. Tyra has not produced one shirt. I got boxes of shirts, and I'm gonna order some more shirts because I like how fast these shirts came. So I'm gonna get some more and more shirts. Yeah, and then I'm gonna wear the shirts. I ain't even gonna sell them. I'm gonna end up wearing them. Oh shit, Tyra gonna be cracking open boxes, putting on the shirts he supposed to be selling. All right, he gonna be using them goddamn shirts to wipe the counters off with and shit. He gonna be using the shirts to clean off car parts. All them shirts. All right. Hey, look, all them shirts gonna turn into rags. Watch. It's gonna be rags all around. Donna gonna be in there talking about Tyra, we ain't got nothing to wipe the dishes off with. She gonna be like, hey, use one of them shirts. Tyra, all right. Lola done pissed on the floor again. Grab another shirt. All right. Yeah. Tyra could never get a male and a female to be in his living room and not piss on the furniture. Tyra, do you know why your dogs or your male dog would piss on the furniture? The reason, all right, this is the number one answer on the Family Feud board, Tyra. This is the reason why your male dog would not stop pissing in your living room and in your dining room. The number one answer is the reason why your male kept pissing in your goddamn house is because your house smells like piss. And when a dog is spraying, he is trying to mask the piss odor with his own. That's what he's doing. That's why he wouldn't stop pissing because your couch smells like piss. The walls smell like piss. The house smells like piss. I mean, you complained about my dog having puppies on the first floor when Lola had puppies right next to your bedroom, the bedroom. And Lola gave birth on the second floor, right? She had the puppies inside your house, and we didn't see you clean up nothing. We didn't see you go out and buy nothing. Like prepping for the birth of the puppies, like, get some fucking pads, towels, I mean, blankets. All this shit is at Family Dollar. We don't even ever see you go to Family Dollar's. Only store you go to is Menards. That's it. Niggas didn't see me grocery shopping. Niggas didn't see me washing clothes. Niggas didn't see me cleaning up. None of you niggas clean up shit. Y'all don't clean up nothing. Y'all don't wash nothing. All right. All right. Again, you said puppy. We talking about dogs. You said puppy. We talking about dogs. And this is why your male dog constantly kept pissing everywhere in the house. Now, baby was a female that I took from outside the street and brought her in. Tyra, she was a fucking stray. She did not know me. She did not know my family. All right. She has yet to piss in my living room, and I done had her ass like almost 2, 3 years. She has yet to piss anywhere in this living room. She has yet to piss in the dining room. All right. And if my dogs go in the basement and piss and shit, do I have bleach people? Niggas didn't see me and said I was the bleach hoarder. Do I not have cleaning products? I think that's the purpose of the cleaning products. Wouldn't y'all say that? Because if you got two dogs and they go in the basement, which, it's not like people live in the basement. It's not like the basement is finished. It's not like I go live in the basement. I don't do shit in the basement. The basement is a basement. It's an unattended basement. It's a basement that goes like 24 hours with no one in it. There's no furniture down there. There's no, life in a basement. It's concrete, solid basement. I used to keep the dogs in the basement. It used to be their basement. You understand? When I didn't have the cages and we had company come over, okay? When people talk about I had two stoves, I had two stoves. One stove was hooked up, the other stove was on the wall. I would take my pit bulls, I would put them in the basement, and I would take the second stove and slide it up to the door of the basement because I had 3 pit bulls back then. I had 3 of them. So if people came over and you weren't a dog person, I'm not just going to release my 3 pit bulls onto you and you don't like dogs. Does that make sense to anyone? Because me and my wife got 3 pit bulls. We didn't really have any type of cages or anything for them. So the only thing that would restrain them is putting them in the basement and sliding a fucking stove on the door because there were 3 pit bulls and they could kick that door open. Does that make sense to anyone? You know, that's how me and my wife started, with the dogs before we got cages and gates, and we started looking for things that, could restrain an elephant or a hyena, something that could stop, um, you know, even the animal control guy, when he looked at the restraints I had for Snowflake, he was like, "Oh no, these cords are really up to code." I'm thinking to myself, I said, "Really? These cords are up to code? Seriously? No, they're not. No, they're not. I should have let him take that one cord back to the motherfucking office with him and say, "Listen, man, okay, no, these ain't shit." My damn dog then my dog will break that fucking cord, snap right up out of there. I said, and then like I said, I looked at him. I said, Do you see the size of this pit bull? Do you think I could just leave him outside and just walk away? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? No. Animal control, like, yeah, man, yeah, I feel you. No, I can't. I shit. I need to. Um, if Tyra was if he was really about his business, I would pay him to build my fence. I would. I would have paid Tyra. Tyra would have had him some nice money. All right. But this crackhead drunk motherfucker, he think he gonna get rich off one job. I can't stand niggas like that. Like when the people charged me $1,500 to do my floor, that was materials included. That was materials included. When I gave them that $1,500, that was materials included. Do y'all follow me? I could roll with that. I really could roll with that. Watch my next house project is my bathroom. Oh yes, I gotta go for it. I gotta go for it. I'm going all in on my bathroom. That's my next project. All right. My bathroom might cost me like 5 grand. I don't know, three, four. I just see. I don't know why my shit keep jumping like that. But I just see large numbers. Somebody must be flagging the stream. I don't give a shit. All right, that's my next project. No, because Tyra wouldn't be dedicated, man. Look, what up, Fundi? He wouldn't be dedicated. This motherfucker start working on my house and then he'll start live streaming. And then like, it would just be a total waste. It would be a total waste. I don't have money. I don't have time to waste money. I don't have time to waste money. Like I don't. I gotta go down here. Yeah, you love the title. Yeah, Fundi, you've been on YouTube a long time. I ain't never seen you make no video talking about can all of my trolls call in today? I want to talk to the trolls. That would have been hilarious. Fundi having a show where she opened to all the trolls. Like, goddamn, what the fuck is Fundi doing? Is she all right? Now, if that ain't a cry for help, Fundi. All right, look, that right there. That motherfucker said he wanted all the trolls. He said, don't block them. He said they might say something derogatory. Just let them. If they say my mama suck a dick, don't block them. I said, shit. Oh, how the mighty have fallen, huh, Fody? All right. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. ZX did a whole stream begging for trolls to call in his show. All right. He did a whole stream begging for trolls. He said, I want to hear from the trolls tonight. I want to hear them. I know they out there. I want to hear them. Wait, Fondy, the nigga put up a stream talk about he was reading a book. This nigga put up he had one video that said chapters 5 through 8. And then the next video said chapter 7. I can't do this, man. Uh all right. I said, what the fuck? Yeah, man. That motherfucker put up a video said chapters 5 through 8. The next video is chapter 7 in that order. I said, okay. Well, yeah, he couldn't get any readers because people don't come to YouTube to read books aloud. They don't come to YouTube for that. That's not their real purpose. Yeah, it's not the purpose. This nigga 54 years old talking about, come on, y'all, we're gonna go read a book. I came to YouTube to see who wanted to read a book with me. Would you like to read a book? I have a book for you. I got this book out of a third grade classroom by Dr. Seuss. Like, what the fuck? What happened to the business owner shit? All right. First, he was a baller phony. Now he got no problem telling people he only worked 2 hours a day, 4 hours a day. Yeah, nigga walking around. Hey, I still want to know, ZX, where the fuck did you get that decimal supplies uniform work shirt? Why were you riding around in a company shirt that you don't even work for the company? Why did you dry clean a shirt that belonged to a company that you don't work for? But you said I was the bum. I was the broke nigga. But you can't even afford clothing. You can't even afford clothing. This nigga said I was gonna get extra spiffy and came out the house in a work uniform for a company that he didn't even work for. All right, yeah, man. Unbelievable. But yeah, I'm about to, like I said, I'm about to uh get ready, man. Look, we about to go into the studio. Okay, we about to go into the studio and we'll have them phone lines open for y'all just for a little while. Cause like I said, today's Friday, so we got the DJ show, we got the radio show banging tonight. That will be going on as the sun goes down because the sun is rising right now. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're gonna be banging out of control. All right. On these YouTube streets. Might have a double header. I mean, that went pretty well last week. We were able to start the DJ show. I think we started on the VicDamoane network, and then we transferred over to the Army of VicDamoane because of they kicked us off of one channel. But yeah, man, we're gonna be out of control. Might even do it on the website. If I go on the website, ain't nobody gonna kick me off of shit. So might even go over there and do that. But I'll have that decided by the time we go live tonight. All right. So with that being said, hey man, it's your boy Victor Moan. Shout out to the people that donate and support and you know what I'm saying, hit the PayPal. I don't have to tell y'all niggas don't forget. I don't have to tell y'all niggas to forget or don't forget, don't forget to donate. Don't forget to donate them. Because y'all don't forget, y'all think about me. I don't have to ask y'all, all right. I don't have to ask y'all to donate or don't forget because y'all forgot the last time. All right. The pocket watching has begun, and it always starts on Friday. It's your boy Victor Moan. I will be back as soon as like I said, drop wifey off, and we'll be in the studio. All right. See if any of these bitch niggas click the link. They probably won't though. They all cowards. See y'all in a second. Deuces.